What's up, guys? We are here with my buddy Ran and his R8 V10. You want to tell us a little bit about your ride?
Yes. How's it going, everyone? How's it going, Tuner Army Nation? That's correct.
That is correct right there. 100%.
So this is a 2018 rear-wheel drive R8. Has about 1,500 miles on it, and recently I put a pretty badass exhaust system on it, so hopefully you guys will like it.
Holy crap. So this is a rear-wheel drive R8?
Yes, sir.
How many of these are there out there?
So they made 999 of them. From my understanding, they're going to discontinue the R8s by 2020 when they launch the e-tron. So hopefully this was a good investment, but we'll see.
Oh, it's definitely going to be a good investment. So show us around your car real quick. What are some of the different features that you have versus the four-wheel drive R8?
So the four-wheel drive, pretty much what you can tell the difference between the all-wheel drive versus these are the side blades for the all-wheel drive ones are usually carbon fiber or black or some sort of color. So when you see one that's body color, you know that's a rear-wheel drive. So realistically, the only difference is pretty much just that it drives on the end. That's about it. Other than that, it's pretty much like every other R8. The reason why I got this instead of a four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive or a plus was because I have a lot of plans for this car. There's going to be a lot of things that's going through this. Obviously, the first thing I did within a week of getting this car was we put a Soul exhaust in this. So essentially, we had to take the car off completely in the back. So it was an 8-hour job. It was insane. We did not know what we were getting ourselves into. It took 8 hours to replace the exhaust system, which I would have known because I would have done the intake and everything as well. But you know, c'est la vie, we are here right now. So future plans for this is we do have a VF supercharger coming in the spring for this, which should bump it to around 810 horsepower, 805, something like that. Don't quote me on that, but it was somewhere around that number. I think it made more sense instead of dropping extra 50K, you could drop, you know, 30K on a supercharger and be just as quick as
exactly.
any other R8. So it was, you know, it made more sense for me from a, you know, economical standpoint.
Now I see that the rear wheels, the dimension of the rear wheels didn't change from the all-wheel drive. It's pretty much the same.
Pretty much the same, yeah.
How's the traction situation?
Traction control is actually interesting. So, you know, in my other car, I have an M5 as well. Whenever I turn traction off and I just gun it from a dead stall, it'll burn tires like no problem. So one night I was actually leaving the gym. I'm like, fuck it. I mean, a part of me.
No, you can say it. I bleep it anyway.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, man. Like, let's see what this baby has, right? Turn off traction control. Gunned it. Nothing. Tires weren't spinning. I mean, it was going really quick, but tires can't spin. So I've had a hard time spinning this car from a dead stop on. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna, you know, hold the brakes. And, you know, this is not even reading the manual or doing any research. I'm going to gun a little bit. I'm going to, you know, give the throttle a little bit. Suddenly it goes into launch control. I'm like, yeah, all right, so that's how you do launch control.
Right.
You know, so a couple launches later, you know, I still can't get the tires to spin the way I want to. I think, you know, these cars, they designed it to not really spin out, to kind of go 0 to 6 or however fast you're going as quick as possible. So, you know, it's gotten a little squirrely from certain corners, but so far so good.
So we are in Rand's R8. Look at this thing. This is amazing.
How's it going, guys, everyone?
Look at this. Oh, it's so smooth.
Yeah. So I've noticed, like, to get the true exhaust sound, it's got to be dynamic or it just doesn't sound good.
These seats, you are stuck in these seats.
Especially for big dudes, you know, it's definitely hard.
No, I like it. It's awesome, but it's just, you are in. You're not going anywhere.
We're just leaving the park right now. My kid's there, so I don't want to, you know.
Yeah, you don't want to scare them too much.
So at like, right at like 4,000, just like right below 4,000, that's when all the popcorn noise starts.
Oh wow, wait till you slow down to
go.
Amazing, these people.
Are you guys ready?
Oh, let's do this. My wontons came up.
Yeah, you got the restaurant earlier on.
Yeah, it's spicy in my throat for some reason. Holy shit, this thing is fast. It is fast. Holy crap.
You guys want to do launch control?
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to experience the launch control on this. scrape, I would have scraped.
I know.
I would have
Thank
scraped
God.
right on there.
So when I test drove, you know, obviously the other cars when I was looking at, this car didn't have a lift kit for some odd reason. I'm like, why the fuck doesn't it have a lift kit? Like,
Right, to raise the front a little bit.
yeah, the front's actually a little higher than most cars. Yeah, it's actually kind of nice. After getting the exhaust system, this really it resonated a lot. So
yeah, it's awesome. The
got a little
pops
more
are
quiet.
ridiculous.
Yeah. I'm gonna let this guy go real quick. All right, you ready?
Oh yeah, let's do this. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh my god. This thing is insane. Bloody sane. Oh my god. The gear change is so that's intense. If I could have a baby by anybody, it would be by an Audi R8. So you guys couldn't hear that because my voice is way the hell back there, but the whole time I was screaming. You couldn't hear me because my voice escaped. I think my screams got stuck in my throat, but the whole time I was screaming. That is just insane. It's insane speed.
It's kind of weird too because I've never had a car this low before. It doesn't feel like you're going that fast, but then you look at this speedometer and you're going 80, you know?
Yeah, it's crazy. You guys have a lot of suicidal squirrels around here.
I know, right? As you see, like 3 of them caked on the ground. Yeah, one thing that I do not like about this car is I think I'm averaging like 7 or 8 miles per gallon.
Ah, Jesus.
Yeah.
So how often do you have to
Fill it up.
fill it up?
Probably, I'm averaging full tank is probably around 240 miles, give or take, 230. So, you know, obviously the first month I got it, I drove it almost every day. When I realized I had over 1,000 miles, I'm like, I really need to like calm down a little bit, you know? Surprisingly, you know, the break-even period, I asked the Audi guys, I'm like, hey, what's the break-even period? There was none, so it was insane. They're like, yeah, you could just totally tool on it the first day, and never looked back since.
Oh my god. It's crazy how the back end doesn't go anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
How?
Even when I watch, even like this is kind of the weird part. Like I was telling you about, I'm gonna let this car go by me. Even when I take traction control off, right? Like in my M5, like I could just gun it, it just spin tire. But literally, I'm just gonna stomp on it as quick as possible. You can kind of feel it get a little squirrely, but it doesn't.
Holy crap.
You know, it's kind of weird. Like I expect the tires to spin out, but
It doesn't go anywhere.
no.
So you're really not even compromising as far as all-wheel drive.
I mean, we'll see in the winter.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see in the winter. Are you still gonna drive this in the winter?
Yeah, you know what? Obviously I'm gonna drive. I'm not gonna drive this during like the dead like storms and stuff. But I always like to take cars out during winter because that's when we really learned how to drive it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
What happens, you know, in winter stays in winter. No.
Yeah.
But no, I definitely plan on at least taking it out because I'm not the type of guy that wants to leave a car in the garage and
I
just
don't blame
look at
you.
it. You know what I mean? I hate those. So yeah, we'll see what we do. But I'm just really looking forward to that supercharger.
I'm a little nervous for you.
Yeah.
Like I feel like the first day you're like, it's still the same car. Nothing really feels different. That supercharger doesn't kick in until probably like I want to say what 3,000 RPMs.
Yeah.
And then it's just all power.
Yeah.
Non-stop all the way through. Wow. Okay, so we were just in Rand's V10 R8 rear-wheel drive, of course. It was a terrifying experience, to say the least. Tell these guys where they can find you.
You guys can find me. My Instagram's cocktail_lens. Also have a couple restaurants, the Baldwin Bar.
Yes, excellent bar, by the way.
And Blossom Bar as well. And this car has its own Instagram, like every car owner should have. It's Mesco Chrome Gang, which is right here.
Perfect.
So feel free to give us a like on Instagram and come visit us.
So if you like this content and you want to see more of it, be sure to subscribe below. Tag your friends, show your family, and I will see you next time. Peace.